Attention, MAGA morons. If there are any of us still out there, I say, well, I'm sorry, no longer MAGA here because I have a brain. And if you guys are still looking at Trump as your savior and that this is all part of a plan to help you out and stuff like that and everything's going to work out, that means you got issues. You really do. I mean, you're becoming the left that you used to laugh at. You understand what I'm saying? So, but if you're still not convinced, that means you're not just a cult member. It means that you're like a slave to a cult member, which is basically nothing. Because 3 American soldiers just fucking died. For what reason? What? I don't know. Can you tell me? Because Trump didn't really tell anybody. His bullshit answer. You know why they have congressional approval needs to be had before you go to war? Because it's a lot harder to bribe 400 some people, even though AIPAC kind of does that now, but you get my point. When your only obstacle is one fat, overweight, orange, sleazy, slimy, oily blot that has a hard-on and horny for Israelis and for billionaires and wants to be pet behind the ears and scratched in the head, a guy like that is a lot easier to bribe. One guy, if you leave it at one guy, there's always going to be deception. There's always going to be corruption. That's what's happening here. And if that doesn't piss you off and convince you that MAGA is dead, MAGA is nothing. It never was anything. It was just Trump, like, laughing at us, like making a clubhouse and said that, oh yeah, we're all going to be invited once they get it finished. The clubhouse got finished and we got the finger. And he invited all the deep state, globalist elites and all them inside the clubhouse that you worked your ass off and gave him money for. Because he sees you as less than what they are. Why betray 300 million Americans for a handful of people? Because this doesn't benefit Trump at all. You really think he's mad at Iran? But if you're still not pumped up and ready to drop this MAGA bullshit, and then this should piss you off. Right now in Israel, there are American soldiers there right now and jets. You're probably thinking, wait, why are they there? Aren't they going to war with Iran? Yeah. They're there to protect Israel and people, civilians and all that. So you probably have brothers, sisters, sons, daughters, whatever, there right now for a war that they have no business being in, and they're there protecting Israelis right now with their tax dollars. If this doesn't piss up, like, and this is the part why I always have that, like, fuck Benny Johnson and all them Dan Bongino low-life scumbags. This is why I do that on my show. I do this series where I call it the Fuck Benny Johnson series, all that. You know why I do this? Because what's happening right now, they're on their platform, go Trump! And so everyone that trusts them, like people, they worship podcasters for some fucking reason, more than they do their own priests. But people, like, they really, like, look up to these podcasters. But what makes Bongino and Benny Johnson even the sleaziest homosexual that there is, and other ones like that, all of them, actually, is they use religion to lure you in. You get my point? So, it's one thing like having a fan, a viewer that's a fan of yours, because they like the way you talk or look, or they like your style, or you're funny. That right there is enough. That like formula right there is enough to get someone to really be connected with someone that they don't know. Because you're alone on your phone, just you and them. But don't forget, there's millions of you to them, but only one of them to you. But when you connect on something that's past entertainment or philosophy, and you use religion, then you just got like tenfold the loyalty. That's when you use religion to get your fans, your listeners, your viewers. And Benny Johnson, this disgusting creep, that's what he does, and that's why I attack them all the time. All the people on the right, Matt Walsh, all of them, Michael Knowles, they all use religion, and they do it to get you to be their loyal fan. I don't have any, I'm new to this, but I guarantee I won't have anybody that's going to be a fan of me. And I'm fine with that. Better than fucking using religion or voodoo or whatever the fuck, lying to people. But they're okay with that. And that they get the rewards of it. You're following what I'm trying to tell you. These guys use religion. So now they're going to go on they're on their podcast right now. They're talking to everybody. Their fans saying, this is a good thing. No, he's going to, and they know they're lying. Like, they know they're fucking lying. You can't be in this business and be informed on all current events and not know that. It's impossible. It's not normal. We've never take our soldiers to another country to protect another country for a war that they started. And actually, usually you would think that people, other presidents or prime ministers of other countries shouldn't be able to just come to your country and fondle Trump's hair and get to him to send people to their death. For what fucking reason, you orange blood? When I get mad like this, because I really mean it. I'm not even, I'll be honest, I'm not even American, technically. I am, don't get me wrong, but I'm first generation here. My family's from Iraq. So, like, I know what I'm talking about. This is not, what they did to Iraq was horrific. They destroyed it. They didn't help it like they promised. It was unnecessary, and they knew it was. They knew there was no weapons of mass destruction, but it's not just the pain destruction that they caused. It was a backlash years after they basically stopped showing up. People took it out on Christians. Americans are Christians. America's a Christian country. Well, they're mad at Christians. They take it out on you. That's barbaric, but that's not the point. The point is this, they had no business doing that, and you lost thousands of American lives and trillions of dollars. Trump used that to get elected in 2016. He made fun of Jeb Bush and George Bush or Barack Obama. He talked all this shit about it. And that coward that he is hurting his own fucking people right now. Right now. All your money and your resources and your soldiers are going to another country. It's a small country, 9 million people. Why the fuck are they picking fights with everybody? And then going to America and cry about it and want fucking, daddy to come save them? Why? Does that seem like your problem? And if you're on the right and you think you were MAGA wasn't a bad thing. Trump was the bad part of MAGA, but the idea of it was good. Well, like Trump said though, he said, well, MAGA, that was my idea. I tell people, I know what MAGA is. I know what it wants. No, fuck you. You don't know nothing. But the point is this. Trump's looking at you and your brother, sister, all of you. He's looking at you like you're just nothing, like dust. He's already said that it was a noble, death that these soldiers had. Really? Tell that to the mom crying her eyes out right now. Tell that to Charlie Kirk. Where's Charlie Kirk? Oh yeah, Charlie's dead. Why? Oh, he got, no, actually, I wasn't prepared for this part. Yeah, I'm getting pissed right now thinking about that. That fucking slimy orange bastard. I mean, he knows Charlie died for the mission. I don't care if you like Charlie or not. But throwing MAGA hats out, especially for all these years, pissed a lot of people off. Let's say Tyler Robinson was the reason he got killed, right? Well, that means that he risked his life supporting Trump, and he died for it. And if it's not for Trump, he died because of Trump. Whatever the reason is he died for, he died. You understand? For the country. I mean, you don't turn $150 million away from Israel, from Netanyahu, and then go on to continue being deceitful and disgusting like Benny Johnson's of the world. No, like Erica Kirk too. Eric Hunt Kirk, regardless. He was trying to make a difference. And I don't know, is it by chance? Right when he decided to say, I'm done with Israel, backing them, I can't do it anymore. He refused $150 million, from Netanyahu and $2 million a year. One of his Jewish donors, they said, hey, if you have Tucker Carlson and your, on your AmFest or one of those events, I have to drop out. And he said, no, I need Tucker to be up there. And so they took $2 million a year from him. That's it. Well, it's kind of weird that he's dead, right? I mean, I don't know. But like I said, regardless of the reason why he's dead, Trump should be, everyone's saying, fuck you, for wondering if Erica had anything to do with it, for questioning Charlie Kirk's death. They keep saying, fuck you. How dare you? You're demonic. You're demonic. How could you, right? You're supposed to be Charlie's friend. How do you not honoring Charlie? That's what they're saying. These low-life scumbags like Bongino, Matt Walsh, loser, all of them. Johnson, loser, right? Well, how are they honoring Charlie right now, guys? Tell me. Are you proud of being MAGA still? Are you still fucking proud? They didn't honor him. How'd they honor him? Charlie had a big argument with Trump in the White House before the 12-day Iran war over a year ago, where he said, please don't bomb Iran. Please don't go to war with them. The youth are not going to be happy. They're not going to accept it. He's saying, just don't do it. There's no point. Trump did it anyways. Charlie got murdered horrifically. God, I can't even, Trump knows that, but hours later, Trump's doing that stupid ass jacking two giraffes off dance that he does at a baseball game. But regardless, he did not want this war. How's Charlie being honored by this fuck fight by Trump? He didn't just do the Iran war. He's getting soldiers killed. Protecting another country with your tax dollars and your blood. So think about this. How is he honoring Charlie? Huh? You know, Christians and Israel get spit on. I did a video on this. Go look it up. They spit on nuns. They spit on preachers. They spit on, APAC Tatum, Officer Tatum. His story about his preacher getting spit on it when they went there. Anyways, it's dumb. But guys, I'm just saying this, like, Charlie, if he could talk right now, I mean, he'd be flabbergasted. He'd be like, what have you done, Trump? Like, so I'm trying to think Charlie Robinson maybe didn't do it, guys. I mean, it is kind of weird. It didn't seem to affect Trump. I mean, he was so horny for that fucking ballroom. Guys, I don't want to keep going on and on. But I feel like people are so like locked in and they fall for this MAGA shit so bad to a point where I feel like I have to find a certain fucking, like a combination pathway to try to make you understand what's happening. It's not that hard. But you have people like, I think on your own, just straight facts, I think you guys would probably come to the conclusion that Trump has turned. Yeah. But the part I'm trying to fight against is those fucking scumbag, Benny Johnsons I keep talking about, the podcasters. Cause you're on the fence, you know you are, and then they come and tell you, oh, everything's good, and you respect that person, especially if they're Christian and Jesus, I mean, you know, children of God and Jesus. I'm not saying I don't believe, I'm just saying they don't really believe what they're saying. And that's the part I know what happens. That's the part that puts you back over the fence where Trump wants you. It's almost like, and you trust them because like you think they're honorable. They're not. Trust me on this. The stories about Benny Johnson, oh God. Not just being fired 40 times from BuzzFeed because he was, plagiarized 40 times. Like, I mean, fuck, man. Do 5 times, Benny. 40? What the fuck? I mean, obviously he's trying to make money. Why else would you risk it? Guys, I don't know. I just hope this gets through to somebody because right now, everything's falling apart. Trump took your fucking Willy Wonka chocolate factory gold ticket. He fucking took it. He didn't just take it. He shat on it and then gave it to somebody else. That, probably to a foreigner. Who knows? He took your ticket. Your one golden ticket. The one chance they had, he took it from you. He gave it to somebody else in a different country. And you're sitting there with nothing. That's what he's doing, and he's gonna keep doing it, guys. Don't fall for this shit. I have no motive. I'm not monetized. I don't make money doing this. I'm not even a real fucking commentator or something like those guys on the show. That's why I do videos like this. I just got done working 14 hours. Every day I'm almost working 10 hours. Well, I still do this. So don't look at me like I'm trying to accomplish anything. I'm not. I'm just pissed off. You should be, I mean, these are your countrymen. I'm first generation here, but it bothers the fuck out of me that these soldiers are dead. For some selfish reason, superficial reason, for people who have everything, but they just want a little bit more. So guys, I gotta go. I'm pissed off. This is me being like polite. You should see when I get mad on my own. It's fucked up, guys.